Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Trade by Numbers. Now, I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and I hope you're having a great Monday. We have had so much stuff going on. We've got a lot of stuff coming up this week, and we need to talk about it, get ourselves lined out to continue making some of this money. Now, last week, I called out Coinbase. I said there was going to be a ton of volatility. We traded Coinbase all day, made 13.8%. Absolutely fantastic for a single day. Wonderful. I loved it. And then I talked about Bitcoin. I said that I could make a case to see Bitcoin not dropping below 25,000. And then what happened? Over the weekend, we had a huge flash down, and I loaded up on a lot of coins. We picked ourselves up some Matic. We picked ourselves up some XLM. We picked ourselves up some Cardano. And all those positions are up massively. XLM up over 10%, Matic up over 15% for me, and my Cardano sitting up a little over 22% from where I bought it. So absolutely amazing. I love seeing those kind of numbers. And we are going to dive a lot deeper into crypto. But right now, what I want to talk to you about is the upcoming Fed meeting. Now, I think that there's a lot of people wondering what's going to happen. So we're going to break that down just a little bit. Now, Fed's going to be coming out, and the market has already pretty much set it up that the Fed's going to start to pivot. If that happens, if the Fed comes out, we don't have any interest rate hikes, then we are going to see this market, I believe, pop off. You know, the bulls have already been pushing this market up. That's what they've been planning on, hoping for. And so if we get that, I would definitely expect to see this market move up. Now, personally, that's not what I expect to see happen. I expect Jerome Powell to come out, and I expect him to do another quarter point basis hike. Why do I expect that? Well, when you look at the CPI numbers and everything, inflation's just not coming down fast enough for what he's targeting. I don't believe that he's going to stop here. I believe he's going to continue pushing forward, and with that, I could see this market reacting very poorly to that kind of news. We could see things selling off significantly, and that might be the catalyst that I've been waiting for, that I've been talking about, where I see this market moving and hitting that next leg down. If that happens, I'm going to be ready for it because, like I said, that is what I am anticipating. Will it happen? I don't have a crystal ball. I have no way of knowing. All I can go with is the numbers and go off what Jerome Powell's been saying, which is that he's not going to pivot. You know, I tend to believe when someone tells me they're going to do something until they prove to me they're not going to, I tend to believe them. It's just my nature. And so, if he comes out, he does this quarter point basis hike, I believe the market could sell off tremendously. However, we need to pay attention to what he says, because he could come out and give a 20 point or 25 point basis hike and start talking dovish about how they're going to ease up in the coming months. If that happens, that could still give the bulls a lot of hopium out there. However, if he comes out and he's fairly hawkish, I really believe that that could be the catalyst that sends this market moving back down. And so that's what I'm going to be playing. You know, just like we played that volatility on Coinbase, and just like we took advantage of that flash down. You know, when you see a flash down in one of your favorite stocks for no reason, or one of your favorite cryptos for no reason, just because there was a flash down overall, especially when that brings you down close to that floor that you're kind of expecting it to be at, that is always, always, always an opportunity. I called that out on the Discord. Make sure, if you're not a member of the Discord, hit the top link below this video. Join. I mean, it couldn't be any easier than that. You get to ask me questions. Anything that's on your mind, we'll walk you through it. And, you know, I try to call out things like this. We try to talk over there, because it's all about building wealth. No one's judging anyone. It's all about how much money can each one of us make. So make sure, if you're not already a part of that, hit the top link below this video and join the Investors Jumpstart program and start getting the edge that you need to be making the most that you can possibly make. Now, just getting back into the market, give us a little quick overview here. We do have the S&P up in the pre-market about 0.25%. We've got crypto moving slightly down overall. Cardano's still up about 3% on the day. Matic's up a little over 0.75% for the day, but the rest of crypto's down. And moving up to the Fed, because I think there's so many people that really don't know what's going to happen. I could see a lot of volatility in the market. We could be up a little bit today. We could be down tomorrow. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me at all to see the day before the Fed comes out. We've seen that kind of become a trend here lately. The day before the Fed comes out, the market tends to sell off pretty significantly, just kind of in case, you know. And then if there's halfway good news, then we see that big pump up. And if it's, of course, bad news, we see that continued sell-off. So I would definitely kind of expect a down day today. So if we get a really nice day today, if we were to get a pop, might be a great position for me to pick up some puts on the TQQQ or something, because I think that tomorrow we could see the market go down. Or we may end up buying some calls on the SQQQ, something like that there, because that sets us up to be able to make money. If we have a sell-off even before the news, we can make that difference, and that's what I'm going to be looking to do today. So we'll see how the day plays out. We'll see if it gives us that buying opportunity to pick up something. Otherwise, we are going to wait. We are going to see what Jerome Powell has to say, get some direction in this market. And we're just going to keep sitting on this crypto that we picked up over the weekend, and we are going to let that ride up and take us to the promised land. Because if the market does move up, if we get a little bit of good news, that could even bump crypto up even more. And if that happens, we could see Bitcoin possibly retesting at least 28,000, if not pushing back up and retesting around that $30,000 mark here pretty soon. And so at the prices I got in on Cardano and Matic and XLM, I am willing to hold that. I am absolutely willing to hold that all the way until the bull market if I need to, because I see some huge movement in crypto over the next 1.5 to 2 years, and we got some amazing prices. I mean, heck, I picked up XLM at just over 7 cents a coin, which to me is amazing. We picked up Cardano at 23 cents. We picked up Matic at 56 cents a coin. And just for fun, I don't normally trade Doge. You've seen me trade Doge in and out. I'm not necessarily overly bullish on Doge. However, I know Doge can have some fantastic moves. So when I seen Doge at 5 cents, I did pick up some Doge as well. We're sitting up a little over 6 cents, so we're still up 10% on the play. I'm loving that. This thing pops off, hits 9-10 cents or something, may trade out of that and double our money. So really looking forward to what's going to be happening in crypto. We're going to find out from Jerome Powell on Wednesday what's going on and get ourselves some direction in this market. Hopefully we get a great buying opportunity today, because like I said, I would anticipate a sell-off tomorrow just because that's really been the trend over the last few times. And so I'm going to be expecting that, get myself a little position in that, see if that makes sense for you. And until next time, remember, be blessed, never trade with your emotions, always trade by the numbers.